Hey guys, so a bit of a different start. So we were supposed to start the cycling challenge today or Monday, and the video's coming out on Sunday. So I recorded the run, and I was recording my ride. I did 9Ks, and yeah. Basically I got robbed, at gunpoint. I'm not gonna go into too much detail, obviously, but this video is still coming out. So I lost the run footage. I did a 5 kilometer run. Footage lost, as well as my bike ride footage. I didn't record much footage. But the problem is they took my phone, my ID, and my bank card. We're sorting out my ID. I got a new phone via insurance the next day. Um, but yeah, my bank card, I need 160 in my account. But also, I'm planning to buy new bike parts. That's why I was at the bike shop. I was leaving, and these guys are not moving. I'm like, okay, I better move. Guy grabs me by the arm and says, take his phone to his friend there. And I kind of turn around and I go, what the fuck are you doing? Kind of thing. Which is this happened in like 30 seconds. And then I kind of look up, because I'm looking there to say, what the fuck are you doing? I kind of look up like that, in a way. And I see this thing, because I felt something here by my helmet. I was like, oh, shit. So before I could even reach for my phone, he took it. I sped off on my bicycle, because I was clipped in. It's hard to take me out. It's like, where do you think you're going? Kind of thing. I think that's what he said. Something like that. Where you going? I sped off, and as I was turning the corner, I saw this thing was pointing towards me. So my back tube actually popped, and I repaired it with some tape and like an old tube, and it held. But as soon as I hit that curb, I actually had the front of the tube on the front. As soon as I hit it, I think that's when my tube just died, because I hit it and I felt this like kind of a boom. But remember, I'm jumping off a curb. It's not a high curb, but it's a high curb at the same time, I guess, when you have road tires on. If you have mountain bike tires, it would have been softer landing. But because you have road tires, it's boom. Yes, you have the suspension, but you felt that shit. And then it was like, yeah, they robbed me of my phone. Just like that in 30 seconds. And at gunpoint, obviously, as I said. But yeah, so the footage is lost. This vlog is continuing as is for the week. I just I had to explain where the Monday footage was. I can show you on Strava, guys, that I even logged that ride, because I actually remembered how long that ride was. So this is my new phone. I'm still trying to get used to it. Give me second activities. Okay, so I did training in session. As you can see here, I did a 5.84K run in 36 minutes. And then I did the 9 kilometers. This is when my phone was stolen. I saved this onto Strava later in the day, but that's just more or less the time I saved it as. They stole my phone and couldn't even log the ride check minutes. So I know I did about 9.20Ks and about an average speed of 18, because it was like the time was like 30, 39-ish. No, I sped home at like Pagacha level speeds, and it was cuck. And then I've obviously done the ride that's gonna come up on the trainer, which is 4.20, which I'm using my friend's bike at the moment because my bike is obviously broken. But yeah, so that's at least that. I want to show you guys the parts I'm gonna get off Temu. Then we're just gonna continue with this week's training as per usual. Okay, guys, just before we go anywhere, this is what it looks like. So I've done the 5K, and I've done actually did the ride here. So I'm actually gonna rename this to. I don't have my bike for a little bit, because I'm probably gonna use my friend's bike for this week and next week. So I didn't do a 15 kilometer, but I did up doing a 4.2 kilometer on the roller. So 60 minutes zone 2. Don't know how I'm gonna hold that up. I might have to go on the road for that shit. Yeah, so let's hop onto Teamute real quick, and let me show you what I'm getting. I already have the handlebars, so that's fine. So I'm gonna get TPU mountain bike in the tubes, ultralight, which are these. It doesn't give you a weight, I don't think. I might. Yeah, 56 grams apparently. I'll believe that, I guess, when I feel them. So yeah, they TPU in the tubes. Apparently puncture resistance, and that's apparently how small they are. Then I get these bar ends for the end of the bars. I'm gonna get them in black, because black is just gonna look best on the bike. But That green, I would have gone with green. Then I'm getting this crankset because I'm turning it into a 1x. So it's 170mm cranks by 38 tooth. Yeah, my friend has one of these of Temu and it works fine, so we are fine. And then bar tape, obviously, which is only $66. And then the shifters. So the bike guy said to me, you can't find 3x shifters. It's really rare. Like you can only really find 2x, 1x. I'm over here on Temu, 2x7, but also look here. Triple speed, 1082. He could have just gotten to Temu and got this. But anyway, I'm not going back there. But yeah, that's the shifters. They are apparently Shimano. I highly doubt they are Shimano. This is Temu. Um, apparently these are the things, but yeah, they look fine and all of that shit. So those are the stuff I'm getting. So my bike is currently out of service at the moment. I'm using my friend's bike, as I said. So he's gonna give me until next week. So if this doesn't come until next week, I'm just gonna ride on the roller with my back tire because I've done that before. Yeah. On to day 2, which the footage should be now, where I did that roller ride. Okay, so guys, obviously after the event yesterday, in the previous scene at the beginning of this video, I'm on the trainer on my friend's bike. At the moment, I actually cannot find the exhaust thing, so I'm just estimating. I'm gonna do 15 minutes, which is about 5Ks. It's not as much, but my back is out of service, so we gotta change my training plan a little bit. I can't really do a big ride this weekend, and then I'm getting the parts from my bike. I'm not going back to the bike shop. But yeah, day 2, I'm gonna ride 5Ks. I'm gonna mark it as red and just say 5K roller. But this is not my fault. It's still some training. It's still getting my Ks in. But we'll need, this is the first couple weeks. We got 4 months. In the last 2 months, I really got to be pushing. But right now, it's just the first month, the first week, the second day. I've still got plenty of time in my hands. It's not like I'm unfit and I'm now just starting to ride for the first time. So, yeah. Let's cut to day number 3 of this week challenge. Yep. Hey guys, this is actually the first time I'm recording on the phone, so I'm gonna hop in the trainer now. I found the exhaust speed sensor last night. We did a 30-kilometer ride, not a 15-kilometer. Today is a training ride, so at least I got the exhaust so I can do a training thing on my whoosh. Recording wise, I haven't been too much recording. I've been not recording enough. So yeah, we obviously know the run footage, and the first ride footage is only thing I got footage from Tuesday. That's what I have to actually put onto this phone. I'm gonna hop on the trainer now. It's quite windy outside, but I might get hot while I'm riding. I don't know. Okay, guys. So we did 21 kilometers, in an hour with an average speed of 21 kilometers an hour. How nice. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, guys. Today is Friday. Sorry, this person making my face blind. But anyway, today is Friday, so it is a 5-kilometer run and 5-kilometer ride. So yesterday I did 21 kilometers, in an hour with an average speed of 21 kilometers an hour, which isn't too bad. So today is the ride, the run, and then tomorrow is 30 kilometers. So the plan is change this piercing out at 6 kilometers to hot pop, and then I'm getting a tattoo. Let's say 250 rand tattoo. So basically, let me just show you the idea. So it's going to be a bicycle. Um, it's gonna be a bicycle like this, but it's gonna have these. So it's gonna be this one, right? This design, but then you see the pedals on this. So I'm gonna get the pedals. Um, and then this is gonna be the frame. So the frame's gonna have pedals. And it's just gonna go right above my knee. It's about 5 centimeters. Do I have a ruler with me? I do not. I have a measuring tape. So about 5 centimeters. So that's 1 foot. So that's 30. So 5 centimeters is about that. So it's that way, and that way. So it's going to be 5 centimeters that way. That's about 5 centimeters, I'd say. So yeah, that's going to be how big the tattoo is going to be. And it's going to go on my knee here. So it's going to be 5 this way, and probably 5 that way. Maybe a little bit smaller. I don't know. That's not 5. So it won't be. It might be that I both. I can't figure out something. But yeah, so it's 6K. So 6K, that's 12, and then the roller I'm going to ride. So I'm gonna go on the run, and I'll give you all an update once that's. So my friend's running with me on the run, and all of that. So I'm not gonna record anything then. And yeah, and then tomorrow Saturday, big ride, then the Sunday 5 kilometer ride, and then this video will be out, and then we're back with the next week. So yeah, it's the first week, so I've slacked off just a little bit as well. I was wrong, so I've kind of slacked off a bit, but next week start picking it up, and I should be ready. Oh, 4 months is just gonna go by like that. But yeah, let's cut to after the ride and the run. Okay, so guys, today we did a distance of 5.70 with 62 meters of elevation and 32 minutes and 42 seconds ride because my friend was running and I rode next to him. And then we did a lunch run, which I did 6.16 kilometers, average pace of 8.27 per kilometer in 52 minutes. I don't know, it's just I don't know, like my body was just so tired, I don't know. But yeah, and then my friend, he was running, so then I rode next to him, so that's why that time is so much. So then tomorrow's schedule, I'm looking at it right now, we got a 30-kilometer ride, so I'm gonna ride 6Ks to the tattoo place, 6Ks back, that's 12, about 5Ks to my friend, ride home. So in total, so then it's gonna be 17Ks, then I'm gonna ride 13Ks at home on the roller. And then yeah, Sunday I've just got a 5K. So I mean, I didn't do two rides, the 60-minute zone 2 and the 15-kilometer, but you know, it's the first week, just cut some slack, I guess. Yeah, I can't say much. So yeah, catch you on Saturday. Good morning, guys. So I'm here, I'm gonna get a BCR, and also I have the stencil on for the tattoo. It's over there. So I've read 6 kilometers in about 20 minutes here. Accidentally I've run and I can change it after to ride. I left it on run like an idiot. But anyway, I'm gonna get the tattoo and yeah, fun. And then I'm gonna ride home. Then I'm going to my friend, and then I'm probably gonna have to ride on the roller. So it's about 12Ks to my friend. It's like another 5, which is like 17. And then yeah, so that's at least my plan for the day. Okay, so yesterday, I did 17 kilometers, and then I was so tired last night because I did 13 in the morning and then 4.82 or something to see my friend, and I was going to ride 13 on the train, and then I was too tired. And then today I took today as a rest day, so I didn't even run 5Ks, and I don't even feel like putting my face on camera. This week has just been so tiring. I'm just so tired that I actually didn't even ride 13Ks, but I gotta pick it up next week. Honestly, it's this is the first day I haven't even rode, I haven't ran or anything, logged anything on Strava. It's genuinely just been a rest day. I don't know.